Budget Squad, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video to join me for another budgeting adventure. In today's video, we are going to be setting up my budget planner for 2025. If you are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I'm currently on a financial journey to pay off all of my debt while saving money at the same time. Here on my channel, I am documenting my journey to financial freedom and I make videos on budgeting, paying off debt, saving money, and pretty much anything money related. If that's content that you're interested in, go ahead and stick around and give this video a thumbs up. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. I truly appreciate your support. I do budget using the cash envelope method and a zero-based budget, and I'm paying off my debt using the avalanche method. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. I'm so excited to be filming this video and setting up my budget planner for 2025. I cannot believe 2024 is coming to an end. Here is a look at the budget planner that I'm going to be using for 2025. I'm going to be using the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck Workbook. I am using her small workbook, and I did purchase one of her interchangeable covers, so I did change the cover of my workbook to this smiley face one. So let me move that out the way, and then let me zoom in so you can see. This is the cover of the workbook, and then when you open up her workbook, it has a welcome message from Miko, the creator of the Budget Mom. And then the first page right here says this workbook belongs to, if found, kindly contact. I just went ahead and put my picture. I am a teacher, so every year we take pictures and they give us pictures and stickers. So I always use the stickers to put in my planner. So on the next page, it has the budget by paycheck, and then it has some instructions. Previously in her other workbook, she had a lot more instructions and there was a lot more detailed and there were multiple pages. However, she did keep it very simple. She is recommending 9 steps. The first step, to find your motivation and why. Second step, track and categorize your spending. 3, identify your regular bills. 4, determine your variable spending and set up cash envelopes. 5, utilize a budget calendar. 6, prioritize your saving goals. 7, create a debt plan to pay off your debt, not including your mortgage. 8, create a realistic budget using the Paycheck Budget Tracker. And 9, tweak and perfect. And then here is a QR code that you can scan. That will give you more detailed instructions for your Budget by Paycheck workbook. I'm sure there'll be instructions on each page in the workbook. And then the next page is the Finding Your Why worksheet. And it says, why are you on this financial journey? Why do you want to get better with your money? And Miko says that finding your motivation and why is really important to keep you on your financial journey and for you to be successful. So I did a lot of thinking about my why. I did a lot of thinking and reflecting to come up with my whys, and these are the reasons why I'm on this financial journey and why I want to get better with money. The first reason is I want financial freedom. I want to create a lifestyle where I can make choices without being limited by financial constraints. This means having the ability to pursue my passions, travel, and enjoy experiences that enrich my life and the lives of those around me. For me, Dave Ramsey talks a lot about financial freedom, and I feel that I will have financial freedom when I am working because I want to, not because I have to. Right now, I do love my job, but I do go to work because I need a paycheck, and I'm not sure how long I want to stay in teaching. And if teaching ever does not bring me happiness, I want to be able to be in a financial position where I can choose another career versus having to stay because I need a paycheck. My second why is a legacy for my son. I want to build a secure financial foundation that not only supports me, but also provides a safety net for my son. I want to save for my son's education so he can graduate college debt-free. And I also want to be able to help him buy his first home. The third thing is I want to have a peace of mind. I desire a life free from the stress and worry that often accompanies financial instability. By taking control over my finances, I can have a sense of security and confidence, allowing me to focus on what truly matters: my family, health, and personal growth. And the last one is empowerment and growth. I want to educate myself, develop new skills, and become more empowered in financial decisions. I want to know how to manage my finances, make wise financial decisions, and have access to resources to help me reach my goals. So I'll have to be honest right now. Right now, I am learning a lot about finances and investing, and I want to get to the point where I'm educated to make good financial decisions and to watch my investments. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that in my workbook, and then the next step has you write down your why. And when creating your why, it gives you a checklist. Does your why evoke emotion? Does your why affect other people that you love? Is your why visual? Is your why specific and clear? So my why is I want to achieve financial freedom to live a fulfilling life without stress, create a lasting legacy for my son, and empower both of us to thrive in our financial futures. So my why definitely does evoke emotion. Why does affect other people. It affects my son. And my why is visual, because I'll know I'll know when I have financial freedom. And part of that is I want to pay off my house and one day be completely debt free. And it is specific and clear. So that is that. So I would encourage you to take some time and reflect on your why. This did take me a couple of days to narrow down my why, but I think this is good because if I ever experience burnout or get frustrated, I can always return back to this to remind myself why I started. So let's just glue this in there now. Okay, now that we have that glued in, let's go ahead and turn the page. The next page is your financial plan goal worksheet, and it has goals broken down into 3 areas: short-term goals within 1 year, medium-term goals within 5 years, and long-term goals within 10 to 15 years. So my first goal is to pay off my personal loan. Its second short-term goal is to save $10,000. So those are the only 2 short-term goals that I have. To pay off my personal loan, number 1, I think it's going to be about $7,000. And then to save $10,000 is going to be $10,000. My target date is to have this done by December 2025. Now moving on to my medium-term goals within 5 years. I want to pay off all of my debt except my house, fully fund my emergency fund, which is 3 to 6 months of expenses. And then my last one would be to invest 15% of my income. And then my long-term goals, 10 to 15 years, is to pay off my house, and buy my dream car in cash. So those are my goals. I did not go ahead and put an estimated cost or target date for my medium-term goal or long-term goal. I'm just going to focus on my short-term goals right now, but I do want to put my medium-term goals and long-term goals. That way I can just remind myself of my goals, and as I'm creating my monthly budget, making sure that my budget aligns with my goals as well as my spending aligns with my goals. The next page is memberships and subscription reminder worksheet. I know I have one annual membership. I have a TubeBuddy. I'm not sure how much that is. So when that comes up, I definitely want to keep track of the due date and the amount. And then also I do have a BarkBox subscription for my dog. Those are the only two memberships slash subscriptions I can think of right now. But as I'm being charged for annual membership and subscriptions, I will add them to this page. The next two pages are saving goal trackers. I did not utilize these in my workbook last year. I utilized different saving goals worksheets, so my sinking funds have trackers on each envelope, so I'm going to continue to do those. So I'm not going to be utilizing these two pages right now. I might change my mind and do something with it later, but right now I'm just going to keep it blank. And the next page right here is your yearly spending overview. So each month you're going to track your earned income, your other income, and savings used. And then you're going to track your expense categories. I'm not going to add mine right now because I'm not sure of the order. I guess we could go ahead and add my expense categories. So my first category is housing. Then I have transportation. Then I have food. Health and insurance. Personal care. Jaden, which is my son. Fun slash entertainment. And miscellaneous. And then each month I'm going to update my yearly spending tracker with how much I spent in each category. So that's my yearly spending overview, and then at the bottom of the page it has your yearly balance overview where you track your saving balance, your debt balance, your retirement balance, and your net worth. And then this continues. So some months are here, January through May, and then this page has June through December. And this next page is a new page that was added to the Budget by Paycheck workbook this year. Last year, it was a printable download that you could get offline, but this year she did put it in the workbook, and it is the budget category organizer. I did go ahead and pre-fill this out to save time, but I will go over it with you now. So when doing your budget category organizer, you are going to use the highlighter method, and you're going to give each category a different color, and then you are going to write down what goes in that category. So my first category is going to be housing. And in my housing category, it's going to include my mortgage, property taxes, utilities, internet, maintenance/repairs, homeowner insurance, and HOA fees. And then my next category is transportation. And my transportation category is going to include gas, insurance, maintenance/repairs, public transportation, and parking fees. And then I'm going to have my food category, and my food category is going to include groceries, dining out, snacks and beverages, meal delivery services, coffee and wine. And then I am also going to have a health/insurance category. And my health/insurance category is going to have my health insurance premiums, my out-of-pocket medical expenses, dental and vision care, my gym membership/classes. So previously I put my gym membership and classes under self-care. This year I'm going to put it under health and insurance. Then my next category is going to be personal care. This previously was called self-care, but this year I'm going to call it personal care. And under personal care, it's going to cover haircuts and salon services, skincare/beauty products, toiletries, hair care products, clothing, and shoes. And then my next category is Jaden. That's my son, and his category is going to include his school supplies, his extracurricular activities, which will be his sports and his music lessons, books, field trips. And I'm also going to put his haircuts. So this category is going to cover all of Jaden's expenses. My next category is going to be my savings category. And my savings category is going to have my emergency fund, savings challenges, sinking funds, contributions to savings accounts, my retirement or other investments. And then I'm going to have my debt category. And under debt, it's going to have credit card payments, student loans, personal loans, any installments or agreements that I might have. And then my next category is going to be fun/entertainment. And under fun/entertainment, it's going to include subscriptions, hobbies, movies/concerts, and then vacation/travel. And then my next category is going to be income. And under income, it's going to include my salary, wages, side hustles, passive income, so like income that I might make from my investments. And then my last category is my miscellaneous category, and my miscellaneous category is going to cover pet care/supplies, gifts for birthdays or holidays, donations, and unexpected expenses. So there are two things that I am still considering. When coming up with my budget category, I wanted to keep it very simple, and I didn't want to have a lot of categories. That's why I change my categories. Previously, I had a housing category and a utilities category. However, this year I went ahead and put my utilities under housing. So my housing is pretty much going to cover all the cost it costs to maintain my house. There are two categories I'm not sure about. I'm thinking I might want to put pet care / supplies under its own category and put that under the Zoe category, which is my dog's name. That way I can track all of her expenses and know how much money I'm spending on her every month and every year. And then the last category that I'm considering is household. I think my household category would include maybe like paper towels, paper plates, cleaning supplies, and other things like that. I know some people do put pet care and cleaning supplies under miscellaneous, but I am not sure how I want to do that. In the comment section, let me know what you do. Do you have a separate household category, or do you put it under miscellaneous? And do you have a pet category, or do you put it under miscellaneous? I would love to hear your feedback and opinion on that. But as of right now, I only have 11 categories, and I think that that is really good. So it'll be really easy for me to track. On your budget category, you want to make sure you keep everything pretty detailed. That way you know what goes in which category. These are the budget categories that I'm going to be using. You don't have to use these categories. Your budget category is going to be based on your needs and how you want to lump your category. So these are just some suggestions. You definitely do not have to use these. If I missed a category or you have a category that I did not list, let me know. That way maybe I can add some other categories that I might have missed. So this is a page that I will continue to come back to. So as I'm tracking my expenses monthly, if I cannot find a place to put a category, I can go back and add that item to my category list or create a new category. So that is a look at my budget category sheet. And then there's just thoughts and notes. And then next, it's your first month. I'm going to be starting my Budget by Paycheck workbook in January. Her workbooks are undated, so you can start whenever you want. I chose to start in January, and this year I really want to utilize her entire workbook. So I want to make sure that I am tracking my spending every month and closing out my budget. And I want to keep track of my debt, investments, and net worth. So I went ahead and put a monthly sticker, and then because it is undated, you get to decide which day of the week that you want your workbook to start on. I love a Monday start date because I am a teacher, so I just love seeing my weekends put together. But I have seen where some people have a Sunday start date, and then I also have seen other people do a start date based on their payday. So you can customize that to your needs. And then the rest is her workbook. So under each month, you will get 5 paycheck budget trackers for you to budget out your paycheck. She does recommend that you budget by paycheck. So every time you get paid, you need to fill out a paycheck budget tracker. I do get paid once a month, so I do a monthly paycheck budget tracker. And then if I have additional income come in, I will use a paycheck budget tracker to budget out that money. That way I'm giving every dollar a job. So there's the 5 paycheck trackers, and then she has expense trackers. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 6 expense trackers for you to track your different accounts. So I will have a tracker for my checking account, savings account, and I think that's it. And then she has this debt payment plan where you create a monthly debt payment plan. Then she has the monthly net worth tracker where you track your net worth. You list all of your assets and then your liabilities to come up with your net worth. At the end of each month, she has a monthly budget category breakdown where you have all your budget categories. You write down your monthly budget, monthly spent, the difference, and then the percent of the total monthly inflow. So I did not previously fill out this page, but I want to fill this out this year. And then she has your monthly meal planner. So that is a look at my Budget by Paycheck workbook. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and definitely consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you become a part of the Budget Squad. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a red and green heart. That way I know that you made it to the end of this video. Well, I hope that you have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye! But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel, and I truly appreciate your support.